Yo, what is going on, everybody? Hello, happy, what's today? Wednesday? Jeez, okay, so we've, this is now stream number 2 on Wednesday. Now here's the thing, I was planning to go live. I literally have Parallel open on my PC right next to me. I was going to stream from here and play some Parallel, but then we got this bombshell of a proposal dropped from the Splinterlands team regarding Cryptomancer, and I just knew that if I jumped in here and started playing Parallel, all the Splinterlands folks were going to come in and we'd be talking about this the entire time. So let's save Parallel, I guess, for tomorrow. Damn, I want to get started on this. But yeah, let's talk about this, because it's there's something there. All right, so there's a lot to go through here. Oh, Joffrey's in the house. We should do some Parallel challenges. Although my deck is not, my deck is super old. I need to reformulate it. I got to jump on a call with Tails at some point. Pick his brain. We got Merlin's Matrix in the house. DJ is here. DJ knows exactly what we're about to get into. Blockchain projects. What's going on? So, okay, if you haven't had a chance to see it, I do want to give a shout out to all of the haters out there who have been saying that at some point the team was going to go raid the DAO for all of its funds before they rug pull. I want to give a shout out to them, because they're right so far. They're right so far. I'm not saying that this is a rug pull, but they are raiding the DAO for significant resources right now, which, again, you can look at it here. Oh, DJ's asking for the article. There you go. That's the one on Hive blog. So that's where things are at. Now, again, I'm not necessarily saying that this in and of itself is a bad thing, but I am saying it is not a sign of a good thing, if that makes sense. I have maintained for a very long time that I'm not worried about the team's runway. Now, I want to be very clear, because I'm still wrapping my head around this. I'm not worried about the team's runway in the sense that I think the team's going to go under, right? And I have no idea what I'm talking about, guys. It's not like I don't have any inside access. I'm not getting like the company financials. This is literally just the same information I'm working with that you guys have. So how do I phrase this appropriately? There's so much more cutting the team could do, right? And we can even get into that into this article. There's so much more the team can cut. It's just not a good sign if they're continuing to have to cut. So yeah, it's like I guess I'm still not worried about the team going under, but the runway issues have reared their ugly head up again, and I get that. So we're now in a position where I guess I do have to pay a little bit more attention to it. Blockchain Project says, I think it's imperative that SPL get cracking with NPE, supported with marketing to make this new proposal easier to swallow. Yeah, but I don't even know where the NPE is at. They're releasing bits and pieces of it, but I don't know how far along we are in that process. So, okay, there's a couple things that I want to cover here. Okay, so People's Guild put this in a comment here, but also in, what's that called? In Discord. I was going to go to Discord, but they put it here. So land is such an albatross. I hate to say it, but land is going to bury us. In my opinion, nobody, including Cryptomancer, should be working on anything land related, as none of it will matter anyway if we don't get new players and a new core set is accessible or desirable to them. Guilds and all outstanding NPE material need to be the absolute priority above everything else. All hands on deck for things that are immediately impactful. That said, I will happily support the company via the DAO, but the conditions need to be changed. Land needs to take a back seat to everything else. Game-changing development and updates to this beautiful game need to be clear priority from the top to bottom for everyone, especially our veteran dev Cryptomancer. So that was People's Guild. You had Fat Jimmy coming here saying, this tells me we obviously need to generate revenue or we're screwed. Land does not help generate revenue. New players generate revenue. We have neglected NPE for over 3 years now. It's time to focus on that and that alone before anything else to keep the lights on. And if we need every single dev on the team to make that happen, that's where I'd want to see the DAO funds directed, not towards land. Yeah, and then Blueic, GoldCBG are all agreeing. So this is complicated. I have a lot of mixed feelings on this. Right? Okay, obviously I'm going to support the proposal, but I don't know if I want to support it in this framework. Right? I know it's the team, and I know this is technically the draft, and I don't know how much we can get them to change in terms of a draft. But I do have some things on my wish list, or just some things that I'd like to consider when it comes to this proposal specifically. I agree. New player experience needs to be the focus. I think before we start just like throwing more devs at new player experience, I think we need a little bit more transparency on where that is, what the timeline for that is, and what the timeline for the team expecting to spend some of that marketing, some of those marketing dollars that they're getting from the Hive fund, right? So that would be nice to know. The other thing that would be that I'm thinking about is I don't mean to wrestle, control away from Matt by any means. But, I've made several videos talking about, we need to pivot on land, and we should focus on smaller, more achievable goals and yada, yada, yada. There's like one person working on it. And while I do eventually still want to get to land 2.0 in all of its glory, like that's not happening now. And putting together the building blocks for that might cause even further delays. So it's one of those things where if the DAO is paying for this, if the DAO is paying for Cryptomancer, yes, technically he's still an employee, but I kind of want more of a say, more control over what land is going to become. And again, this is not to take away from 2.0. It's not to, say that we're like, let's abandon 2.0 entirely. It's just to say that, like, and I'm not even saying my ideas are good. I'm just saying what we need is more of a game plan, right? Oh, sorry. Hold on 1 second, guys. All right, I had a bad cable in there that I was using for the other mic. All right, so hopefully that should not be coming through on the audio anymore. Okay, so if we're going to be paying like 14, 15 grand a month, in my opinion, okay, let me, because again, this is all relatively raw. I haven't really had a chance to formulate. Again, I'm not saying that I don't want land 2.0. I want us to get there. I just think that we need to reformulate the game plan on how we get there. And what we need is intermittent, short-term, actionable things that can actually impact the economy, the game economy, right? I agree actually with People's Guild, right? I mean, this is not land is not a revenue generator for the team, but it should be a massive DEC sink. It should be a massive economy driver. And so just implementing things and putting 2.0 in all of its glory on hold for the time being, and refiguring out what like 1.7, 1.8 look like, and designing them in a way that they have a tangible impact and are deliverable in a 3-month and then a 6-month and then a 9-month time frame would be easier for me to stomach, right? Because it's like, okay, we're at this point, it's just like getting something out before the end of the year seems like it's not going to happen, right? Just considering where Cryptomancer currently is or what he's given. But like, again, if the DAO's paying for this, what are we going to release in January? Like, let's talk about that. Like, let's have a game plan to release something in January. Don't scale down the scope significantly. All right. Hell, throw like one resource in. It doesn't have to be. I mean, I don't know. You get what I'm saying. But scale down the scope. Figure out what it is. Like I said, see, the moment this becomes something of like the DAO's paying for, all of a sudden, and I know I don't like it, but I can't help it. Now it's just like, well, now I want to have more of a say on like what land is. And again, that's not to take away from land 2.0. I want to get there eventually, but I might have a different route than what Matt or what other people might be thinking. Right. So yeah. What is that? All right, let me jump back into the chat here. All right, DeFizz, good day, mate. Good day, mate. Are you from down under? Did I just assume that? I don't know. All right. I don't know why that just came to my head. All right, Jobby Saints is in the house from Twitch. Let's go. All right, we're starting to get some Twitch viewership now too. I watched you as I fall asleep. Now that I'm woke up, I'm watching you again. If I'm not your biggest fan, who is? Oh my gosh. I'm there when you wake up. I'm there when you fall asleep, Jobby. Don't you worry about it. I have read that. If I'm not mistaken, they will lay off someone else when the proposal is not approved. You know what? Okay, so I mean, I can see why you thought that. That wasn't the conclusion I was going to jump to immediately, but let's see. So we understand the DAO does not have unlimited funds and that the community needs to be careful and smart about how funds are used. So we would not even submit a proposal like this if we felt it was unnecessary and we expect it. Okay, so if, however, the proposal does not pass, we do not plan to let Cryptomancer go. We plan to keep him on the team. However, we would be put in a very difficult position of needing to make cuts in other areas at a point where we have already reduced the team down to where we consider a bare minimum necessary to continue at a reasonable rate of development. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else they're spending on that they could cut aside from people. Damn, I mean, this is tough. I'm sorry, guys. I really hyped this up for October, and we're not getting any of it. Not in Bitcoin, not in the markets, not in Splinterlands. This is definitely not the way I wanted to start this month. Burning Elk says, "Woof, that proposal was rough. Not a good sign for the team. Indeed, it's hard to deny that." It's hard to deny that. DJ says the reason that was given for the DAO to support validators was because it should be paying for its own infrastructure, and I 100% agree with that. But the DAO paying for land seems really muddy. Oh God, like here. Okay, I mean it's extreme, but I do agree with B Jangles, and I think I've voiced this out in the past. Like, it sucks for landholders. I know, I get it, but land has literally killed this game. Like, how many people left last year over the summer when land was not, had not arrived yet? And then how many people left over this past summer? I mean, well, I guess we can't really blame land for that, but there's a lot of folks who are sitting on the sidelines, like wondering what's going on with land, right? Land hasn't even been the main, like, distraction or deterrent this year. It's been this new player experience. But even still, again, I don't want to be super negative. Like, the team has delivered actually quite a few things, and considering they don't have as many resources. I don't know. All right, the weird thing about these proposals is it tells us how much some of these people are making. I'm not surprised by that, though. I'm not surprised by Cryptomancer's salary. He's like a top tier dev, right? See, that's what they meant. Yeah. They might need to hire some developers from countries with lower cost of living. October jinx beyond hell, says Burning Elk. Yeah. My bad. Blockchain says today's a new moon. Should be all better from here. God, I hope so. But I don't think that I don't think that a rising Bitcoin price, hell, I don't even think a rising SPS price solves this problem. Also, they need a PR person writing these proposals. Joffrey says, good thing off the grid is out. I need a PS5 still. Anybody want to donate one? Let's see. How much are they still going for super expensive? Maybe that's my gift to myself. But I'm really not great at shooters. But you know, I haven't had a serious console. Well, I don't know if you count. What's that called? Nintendo Switch. PlayStation 5. Can I order this thing on Amazon now, or is it still sold out? $500. Amazon, I'll get it overnight. Off the grid, here we come. All right, DeFizz. Yep, Aussie. All right, hopefully my accent was cool and non-offensive. It's on Xbox today, I believe, also. All right, cool. Write up a DAO proposal. I mean, hey, if they're just giving out money left and right, come on. When Splinterlands on PS5? Yeah, guys, I don't know. This is a really interesting situation. And what I'm not particularly thrilled about is the fact that this is in its proposal phase now. And there's no town hall on the books in the very near future to cover this. I haven't checked the town hall chat. I don't know if Matt's been in there at all. Let's see. I mean, I doubt it, but oh, Matt was in there today. So I've been brainstorming ideas for different pack options and noting ideas from the community. So if there will be more options for the next step for Rebellion, I'd be happy to put the bulk discounts back if the community proposes votes for it. Okay, so people want that. I agree. Land isn't fun currently, says Matt. This is from today at 10:43. Though I'm still very excited for the full version and the concept of using old cards to create the new cards in the game. Anything else we do for older cards will take resources away from other projects. In my opinion, taking time away from other projects to give older cards more value in the short term is not the best way to grow the ecosystem. Okay, that's fine. I see Nate wrote a long response to this, which I don't have time to read right now, but the short version is that battle redesign is unrelated to NPE. All right, so that's Battles 2.0 is not NPE. And then Matt says, I have huge piles of old Magic the Gathering in my basement. I would disagree with you. Giving old cards ongoing utility value while constantly releasing new cards is an extremely difficult problem that I don't think any game. All right, so nothing that covers this. Damn. Huh. Javi says, I don't think $90 is that high. I mean, Cryptomancer portfolio, Hive Engine, Splinterlands, etc. It should be higher. No, it's not. I mean, it's like right in line with what I would expect, right? So, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it yet. Like I said, there's a part of me that wants more control now over it, which is not, I don't think that's something that we should get. But at the same time, like, I guess what's tough about this is like, there's no way that you can look at this and say, like, the company will be okay. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, again, I'm not worried about runway issues long term, but damn, if we let even more people go, that's gonna be rough. And what's crazy is like it feels like we're at the cusp of a bull run here that could be magnificent and life-changing and game-changing, literally, for everyone in the space. Yet here we are with this struggle. I totally jinxed us with this Uptober shit. This is just awful. As soon as I read it, I was just like, oh my God, why is nobody talking about this? Unless nobody wants to talk about it. Maybe that makes sense. Huh. Um, I don't know. I mean, this is posted at what, 5, 6 p.m. Eastern time. So maybe we'll get some more responses to it tomorrow. The thing is, right, like at the end of the day, and I'm not saying this in a negative way, it's just we're held hostage by the situation. Like if we vote no, we know that we're screwing the team over and it's going to hurt the game even more. So we have to vote yes. So I guess where I'm trying to go with this is I want to vote yes, but I want to feel good about voting yes. Does that make sense? Like I want to vote yes. I'm planning to vote yes, but I want to feel good about it because right now I don't. I want to know that what we're spending on will not just be, you know, helpful to the team, but will actually provide some kind of tangible like return back to the DAO, right? Because like here, like I believe Matt when he's like, you know, unless we felt this is necessary, we expect it will ultimately benefit the community more than it will cost in the long run. Again, I agree, but long run is a long time frame. And it's just that like from a project management standpoint, it's not like we're not setting appropriate timelines, deadlines, expectations, and goals. I'd love to get Cryptomancer's thoughts on this. I mean, he says here, Cryptomancer is extremely detailed and organized and will provide the community detailed timesheets and updates on his progress on a monthly basis, which will serve as the work invoice to the DAO. Okay, that's great. Like, I mean, fantastic. But what I would like now is a roadmap, actually. Now it's like, oh, okay, well, I really want to know where this is going. And, you know, if we get super extreme with like Bjangles and People's Guild, I just don't think land should be anywhere on the priority list right now. And I know a lot of people are going to be upset about that. And I know that I have a bias because I don't own a lot of land. But it seems like we got to bring new people in. And land isn't going to do it. Land's just going to make people here happy. Like there's so much that needs to be done for land just to get it into a position where it has an actual impact on the game. I mean, right now, sure, there's titles, so people can go for that, but like there's literally like what 7. Well, I don't know. It's like X amount of titles. Grain is essentially trending to 0 at this point, right? Oh man. Let's see what's Grain going for. Play land. In the trade hub. All right, if I want 1 grain. It's still about the same level. All right, Burning Elk says the team must really have a revenue problem, which I guess is obvious from the lackluster pack sales. Yeah. And I'm the one being naively optimistic, hoping that we get 500K sold between now and the end of the year. But damn, you know what? Like this is like, I wonder if this proposal is going to make some people who might have spent tens of thousands of dollars on packs in the coming months. I wonder if this is going to make them rethink that. You know what I mean? Like it's a little bit of like, shooting yourself in the foot before things get super scarce. Now, I don't know how bad the team is doing. $15,000 a month. Matt wants to make this retroactive starting in October. I wonder what it would have been like if he had waited another month. All I'm thinking is Matt was sitting in his room and he was waiting for October. And then he saw the charts yesterday. He's like, shit. All right, let's write this proposal. Bitcoin's not going to do anything. It's not going to save us. We need help from the Dow. It's okay, Matt. We're all in the same boat. We were all looking at the chart yesterday, wondering to ourselves, why, oh, why? All right, so DJ says, maybe we commit to 6 months, but I agree with Bjangles that we need anything that has to do with bringing new players in first. Yeah. I'm with you on that. I feel like this is the future. This feels like DAO owns Splinterlands and the team is at its mercy. Then again, it also feels like we are at the team's mercy with this proposal. Yeah, well, it's a very, very complicated relationship right now. I think we should eventually get there, right? Where the DAO is contracting the team for a lot of things. So I don't mind going in this direction, but right now it doesn't feel organic. DJ says land will also be worth 0 if we don't get the main game and a place to bring new players in. Agreed. I want to see Cryptomancer on each monthly town hall to give us updates. Same about validator updates. You know what? That is actually a very great point, blockchain projects. I don't know why we're not getting... It doesn't have to be the town halls. It can be like a down hall with Clay, so it's not as long and it can be a little bit more focused. But yeah, I would love to see that with Cryptomancer and the validators. Banana says they either have a revenue problem or they're getting too comfortable asking the DAO for money. Now they're as good. Oh, it's probably a little bit of both. Joffrey says they should cut the pack price in half. Oh, wait. We paid for those already. Well, Joffrey, be real, though. If they cut the pack price in half, would you go and buy more? Like, I mean, I know you're giving the suggestion here, but if you're not even going to follow through on the suggestion, then come on, bro. The DAO should keep all of its funds to pay for the servers when Mac goes out of business. Well, I hope we'll have something for that. Also, I have to ask Joffrey, because you're talking about off the grid now a lot. What, like, between that and Illuvium, which one do you like better? All right, let's play some games. Damn, I'm already tired. It's almost my bedtime. Off the grid 100%. It's that good, huh? Actually, I've been hearing nothing but fantastic things about Off the Grid. So, I mean, the fact that the game launched on PlayStation just shows the caliber. Have you made any money yet? And when I say that, I don't mean, oh, you just got like a bunch of airdrops. Did you sell any of those airdrops? Or are they still sitting in your wallet? Oh, Tails is here. Oh, I cannot wait to hear Tails' thoughts on this. This is why we can't have nice things. I don't disagree, Tails. I mean, this is why we can have nice things for a short term until the DAO runs out of money, but yeah. I don't even know what to play here. No. I mean, let's go with Blight. Oh, wow. I mean, all these fools are just so slow. That's the problem. You know what? Let's go with this one. And you. So at least we get a little speed here. Ish. This is just a garbage situation. All right, so let's see. I love hunting the hexes and extracting them as NFTs. LOL, no, the gun token is not released. Everything is on testnet, but the NFTs you will keep. I have 3 number 1 mints already. You think everything is just gonna dump afterwards? I mean, like, I'm not I'm not trying to hate on the game. I'm just saying, like, we've seen that happen with a lot of like play to airdrop stuff recently. All right, DJ says, if we delay land more, do we lose a bunch of land barons? Do they give up and leave? I don't know. If there are any land barons in the house that want to comment on that, I'd be curious to know. Oh, damn. I can't even poison this fool. It's going to take me 2 turns. I think I can do it. Oh, of course, he poisons me on the first. Oh, but he didn't. Oh, why does their side go first? You piece of garbage. Oh, I hate this game so much. Maybe it's a sign. Dude, I've lost 3 in a row. Maybe it's a sign. We pack up and leave. Let's get a PS5 and play off the grid. It's a bad omen today. It's a bad, bad omen. Tail says, bottom line, the team hasn't delivered anything of value in 2024. Is anyone surprised this is where we are? Oh, I'm gonna push back on that a little bit. Oh, why do I get this rule set? Why is this still in the game? Oh God, I hate. Okay, you know what? This is a sign. We're packing up. The bot's going back on. I'm done playing. We'll come back in November and see if things are better. Dude, I don't even care. I got a level 1 Lorcus just for this rule set because I thought I'd have fun. But all these people are trash. Sure, Chaos Evoker and Kabbalist. What are the best options here? Wait, who else can we throw in? Let's throw in you and you and we can put you up front. 6 mana. Let's throw you into the mix. It is fun playing with tactics, though. I will say that. It's nice getting to like see the field before battle. Yeah, I think I already know what I'm doing because I don't care. All right, so Tails, to respond to this, there were some massive changes in ranked. We got massive changes to the reward structure. I know that might not seem like anything of value, but I'm sure it did require a significant amount of resources. Team spent pretty much the entire first quarter working on that. Second quarter, we got the Wild Pass in June. We got that event. We got the airdrop, the promo event. I don't know what else we got in Q2. Oh, we got some land stuff. May ended up being the month of land, remember? We finally got the land 1.6 stuff. Q3, which just happened. I forgot what happened in July. But in August, we got the new Soulbound reward cards. We got the unlocking of cards, and we got the unlocking of new Soulbound reward cards in September. What am I missing here? Am I missing anything else, or is that it? Tails says somehow people will spin this as a good thing. It isn't, period. No, I'm not trying to. I don't think anybody here has spun it as a good thing. I'm trying to spin it into how can we make it so that it's better than what it is thing. Yeah, of course. Figured as much. I don't even want to watch this. God, this game is so trash. All right, so what are we doing? Off the grid? We're doing parallel? I got parallel ready to go. Tails, I know I owe you a phone call. You gotta let me know who I'm working with here, because I still got my old Lemmy team. And I'm afraid that I'm just gonna get my ass whooped with that. DJ says, I agree, I can't stand the back to basics rule set. No, this is legit like COD Warzone. You made $600 in a month of August in Illuvium. How much time did you spend, though? Bolts, what's going on? It's these kind of expectations, low, and no team accountability, which leads us here to a dying game. So, Tails, do you think the game's dying? Because, you know, the thing is, I try my absolute best to be as neutral as possible on this channel. I think people hopefully recognize that. So I obviously have a bias for the game. I want it to succeed, but I hear all these people talking about, oh, you know, game dying, you know, rug pull. Now the rug pull thing, like I associate rug pull with like malicious intent. I don't think there's malicious intent. I think there's bad management. I think there's misallocation of resources. But I'm not going to call it a rug pull. That being said, one thing that's difficult to rule out is it a dying game? All right. You look at every metric, and the data will tell you that it is a dying game. Right. So I will admit that. Anecdotally, what I see is a lot of people who are very bullish and very much supportive of where the game is at and has been, and where the game could potentially go in the future. Right? There's a lot, you know, I don't want to say a lot, but there's definitely certain individuals, as you can see from the last promo event, that are spending significant amounts of money. You know, in the game. So there's confidence there from a small base of players. And to me, for the longest time, and actually still now, right? It's good enough. Like, that's good enough because it's a proof of concept, right? As long as the game can continue turning its wheels, keeping the servers on, which again, I'm not worried about that happening, right? But you know, how does stuff like this impact the people who spent, I don't know, $1,000 on the promo card? Like, what are they thinking of this announcement? You know, my bags are packed. I'm ready to go. I'm ride it to the moon, ride it into the floor. It doesn't matter at this point. But for the people that just bought in heavy, like, how are they looking at this? How do they spin it in a good way? I genuinely want to know. All right. See you later, Bolts. Show us parallel. Banana says, don't say how much you made. YouTube's full of feds. Yeah, don't do it, bro. Well, I wasn't asking how much he made. He volunteered that. I was just wondering how much time he spent in Illuvium. You know, min-max, ROI, all that BS that we talk about here. All right, Tail says it's not in a good place, in my opinion, but there's always a chance. Oh, boy. You know what? I mean, at this point, like... like, not financial advice by any means, because this is a gaming channel, but you know, you go back through every bull run, and it's like, what are the projects that pop off? It's anything that's VC backed, right? Because there is an incentive. There's incentive from people with power, money, and influence to make that stuff pop off, Now, none of that stuff is sustainable. So you have to know when to get on and get off the train. But yeah, like, just looks more and more like that ends up being the case. Show us parallel. All right, I haven't played a single match yet, but I'll pop it open so you guys can see that I'm not lying. I had parallel ready to go, and then they dropped the proposal. Let me just do window. Why is it not showing parallel? There it is. Oh. What? It will not let me share just the parallel window. I guess I gotta share my full screen, which sucks. Oh, there you go. So yeah, this is still the same deck that I have, which I think all of these are NFTs. They should be. Yeah, I'm not gonna play right now. I'm not in like the mind frame to play because this requires a little bit more intensity. But you know what? I do want to see. Is anybody playing ranked right now? Because I just want to know where you're ranked. What time is it? 8:43. I really only want to be on until 9. So. Oh, and I'm gonna have to do the ranked battles, right? Like I won't get a ranking until I do the 10 battles. Oh, leaderboard. Let's see this. So I was reading an interview with the founder or co-founder of Parallel, and he said they're pulling in about 1,000 players a week, which I looked at that and I was like, there's no freaking way. There is no freaking way that they are pulling in 1,000 players a week. Prime would not be at $10 if they were pulling in 1,000 people a week. But I want to see, I'm just curious, what does it look like to be at the bottom of the rank and climb up? Oh, hold up. Let's play private match. Join me in private. All right, we'll do because I might just let you win. But what's the code? Actually, this will be good for me to get my feet wet again. 9 GPA DJ. All right, while we're doing that, let me catch up on the chat. So DJ is asking a great question here. Are we SPL Bulls just pot committed and blind? Absolutely. I mean, if you weren't, you would have sold out at this point. Oh my God, you're playing Shroud? I'm gonna get murdered. Oh, you're in gold too. One in a million. So you're saying there's a chance. Ride or die. Yep, indeed. I was gonna buy some DEC to put on land tonight, but that is a bust for now. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's just not good news. Off the good raised 100 million. Yeah, I think didn't Parallel just raise another bit? All right. I don't even know what you have up your sleeve, but don't cheat. You can see my screen. All right, let's get that bad boy in and turn one so we can attack. All right, we should schedule a Web3 stream to just talk about the space as a whole. Tails, I'm in for that, man. Dude, you're welcome to hop in anytime. I'm streaming pretty much every day now. So I'm down to chat. Tails, do you still play at all? Dude, Tails is like on top of all of the other Web3 stuff that's going on. He's like, we met up, man, that was like a while ago. We met up in Chicago a couple months back. And he was giving me the lowdown on Alluvium and Parallel and all that stuff. And of course, I listened. I was just too busy to jump into all of it. Liberty says, sadly, I should have followed Darkest Night when he dipped out last year. Yeah, he's a happy man. Yeah, that sucks, man. I don't know. Because here, the truth is, I don't know that he's coming back necessarily. Like he like logs into the game like once a week. He logs into like once in a while whenever I remind him on the phone. I'm in gold. Just started back. Oh wait, is it my turn? I'm so sorry. What did you do? Okay, hold on. Let's attack first. Let's put this out there. Let's get you in the mix. I'm sorry. I think I did everything I needed to. I think it's a great idea, Tails. You have to sound to Bjangles. Ooh, is Bjangles playing some other stuff? Splinterlands? No, not personally at the moment, but I'm following the project closely still. Show me in private. All right, Tails, you still have assets. Yes, it's all on the blockchain. I don't doubt it. No need to verify. I was just curious. Oh, man. I did not get a great start. I usually like getting, what's that dude? Actually, let's hold on to him. Yeah, you know what? Let's get a defender out into the mix. Did you banish? Is that what you did? Oh, no. PS8 launcher. Well played. Great card. Oh, how much are PS8 launchers now? I should go grab a couple because those are clutch and they're probably not as expensive as they used to be. Oh, there you go. Now I'm getting banished. No, you know what? Take it. You want to die? Then die. Ooh. You know what though? I'm wasting my energy here, but it is what it is. Tail says lots of projects going through issues at the moment. The extended bear run is not doing anyone any favors, but there's still projects innovating and building, doing the right things. Indeed. Well, you know, it's always great. Hey, Bolts. Oh, this is Parallel. It's always great when you can get a nice cash infusion. But this is the lesson that I learned with Splinterlands, right? I'm gonna ride the, oh god, really again? Oh, my defender? Okay. Let's do that. Take you out. I'm gonna try to speed run this thing. But what else do we play? Let's throw him in the mix. And then I guess put that there. All right, your turn, Joffrey. Liberty guy, off the grid, just filled your SPS bid. Someone's still playing. Why so serious, Tails? We're gonna be all right there, buddy. Splinterlands for life. Yeah, you know, we're probably overreacting to this, so we'll see how we feel in the morning. But oh wait, another one? Oh wait, never mind. He's a different guy. And I got banished again. I don't know, 2 damage. What does this guy do? Banish target enemy unit until he leaves the field. Oh, there's so many options here. What do we do? Let's throw him in the mix. Let's use that effect. He gets buffed. You finish the job. We get our guy back. And I think I'm going to keep both of these, so wasted energy once again. Alright. DJ says, but SPL had a cash infusion last bull run. And we spent it on Imagine Dragons and Waka Flocka Flame. These other Web3 games that are newer to the space may have similar growing pains at some point. Nobody's cracked Web3. Cracked the code in Web3. Yeah, I mean, again, dude, what is... This is why I hate Shroud, man. I swear to God. Look away for 1 second. My entire team is gone. I don't even know, bro. Just do whatever you're gonna do. What is this? Banish everything. Destroy target unit. What was that? Hold on. That looked like a good card for 6 mana. Whatever. Energy. Or was it? And you still played something? Alright. Screw that fool. Yup. Kick his ass, boys. Alright, whatever. Bernie says, honestly, SPL just needs a longer runway and time to cook. Feels like the game is heading in the right direction. Could really do well with the right features. That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's... Bro, I cannot believe this. Why have they not nerfed Shroud yet? You know, I saw that they nerfed the that Earthen card. I actually like playing Earthen just because of that card. They reduced the health from 4 to 3. And then it's like, okay, never mind. What beats Shroud? Or is there nothing that beats Shroud at this point? I'm assuming that there's nothing that beats Shroud. May not be able to hit exit velocity. Okay, hold on. Oh. Whoa. There we go. May not be able to hit exit velocity, though, if we keep cutting staff and pushing features off. Oh, my bad. It's my turn. Man, that... Yeah, look, I mean, I agree that it's heading in the right direction, but it's like running out of time and running out of like market share. Like Off the Grid sounds and looks awesome. Illuvium looks fantastic from everything that I've seen. All right, you know what, dude, you win. I have nothing left, bro. I have nothing left. I don't even know. Like you're saying, control deck. So what beats this right now? Catherine, they did nerf her cards though. Yeah, I was told. What's that? Tails was telling me to go back to Catherine. All right. Well, you're just. I don't have anything. So I don't even know why we're still playing. DJ says, sorry, I'm feeling salty today. Good day to feel salty. I mean, don't apologize, man. This is what the stream was for, so we can all commiserate. Salt goes well, tequila, tacos, and tequila, tacos, and Splinterlands. Yeah, man. October in full effect. Let's hope Splinterlands can survive the bull run. Because it's going to be a brutal one. DJ, you were even sending me that stuff earlier today saying October is scheduled for 10 days from now. Oh my gosh, the Chuny is back. The DAO should convert all assets to Bitcoin and let value accrue to SPS. It has worked for MicroStrategy and for other companies. We may even get media coverage if we do that. Let's freaking go. The Chuny, I know you're a Bitcoin max. We've talked about this. This is why I respect that. Just put Bitcoin on our balance sheet and never sell. It's, you know what though, since I have somebody to talk about this with now, I don't know if you're following MetaPlanet in Japan as well, but you know, they're doing the same thing, and it's been fascinating to follow a lot of these other corporate treasuries that are doing the same playbook. And it's kind of wild to me that with all these other companies starting to buy Bitcoin regularly, then you have El Salvador doing its thing with its volcano mining. And then you have Bhutan, which is mining and hodling. Not to mention the inflows on these ETFs. It's just kind of wild to me that we're stuck at like 60K. Dude, what is even going on here? You're like out of space. All right, I'm just gonna give you the win now. Oh wait, let's get some damage in, shall we? Oh, I can't even get damage in, bro. All right, you win. We are after sound. 3 days ago, we were all buying islands. How quickly shit changes. 3 days ago, we were ready to buy islands. And then the check didn't cash. All right. No Chuny, not yet, but great idea though. The Dow would never go for it because no one believes in Bitcoin. Would have millions. Dude, well, I mean, that's just sad, but everything goes to zero against Bitcoin. You know, it's funny because I even go back and forth with Azarcon a lot. I know I know he's a personality here, but I go back and forth with him because he doesn't get the Bitcoin maxiness yet. And so he's like all in on like markets and the US dollar. And it's like, all right, yeah, the US dollar is going to eat every other currency out there. But afterwards, apex predator is Bitcoin. Everything goes to zero. Trust has been pretty shaky in the company, so I don't think it takes much to worry people. No, it does not. Although this was not a small thing. Let's be very clear. The proposal that came out today is not a small thing. So, yeah, it's a big deal. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it my turn? Are you keeping me alive? Dude, I'm just gonna, okay, just finish the game. I was trying to give you the satisfaction of winning. Oh, and you're gonna do with this little dirty bitch right here? Mercenary gunslinger. Fine. Fine. GG's. Maybe I don't like this game either. It's time to download, it's time to open up Illuvium. But well played, Joffrey. Well played. Thanks for the match. That was actually fun. I mean, it sucks getting my ass kicked, but it was fun to jump in and play. I think even if I had gotten an ideal start, I've never had any luck with Shroud. And I don't know what meta has changed because I haven't played in months. But every time I play Shroud, I just, like, I'll go a couple rounds and then I concede. Like, up until it becomes, like, acceptable to just concede. Go to Parallel Decks. Is that a website? Will they tell me what's up? All right, trying to buy more occupied plots, but waiting for more paper hands to budge. All right, hey, you know what? Shout out to Bolts. Well done. Look at you. Taking advantage. Never let a crisis go to waste. Chaos is a ladder, my friend, and you are about to climb it. DJ says the proposal basically said if we don't get money from the DAO, we will have to have more layoffs. That's a lot to digest right now. Yeah, dude, that's a proposal with like a gun to your head, being like, "Yo, we need the money. Can you vote yes?" It's like, but the gun's not pointed at your head. It's pointed at some random team member's head that we don't know. Some faceless, nameless team member that's just like, "Pay my man Cryptomancer," or another one bites the dust. I don't know. Look, this is people's jobs. People that I know probably that shouldn't be joking about. So that sucks. It's not an ideal situation. But DJ promised that October would begin on October 11th. So I'm in for it. You heard it here first. If it doesn't happen, you can blame DJ this time because, you know, I got October 1st wrong, but I'll let him have October 11th. No, he sent me this video earlier, and I actually want to do some research on it, but I hadn't had a chance yet to go through and look at 2016 and 2020 specifically, the Octobers from those months, from those years. The like Uptober trend did not begin until later on in the month. In fact, the first couple like week or so of the month was actually red or flat or something, according to that video, right? I haven't gone back and actually looked at it, and I still haven't figured out coin market cap, but that's for another day. Oh, Ankh 12 is on Twitch. Let's go. Ankh 12, you came in right at the perfect time. I'm just about to hop off, and I wanna get to bed. Tails, yes, we got to talk about bonds in parallel and get you meta NFT cards for free. Let me know if you're free tomorrow. I think I got some time so we can chat. Anyone else want a challenge? Or I'll leave that up there in case somebody wants to. All right. Burning Elk says SPL becomes VC backed October 11th. Dude, wouldn't that be crazy? Matt announces that they got VC funding to bring the band back together. We're moving over to base. No, a man can dream. A man can dream, though. That's it. All right, where are we at? Tahoda, one invite at Diddy's party, and we back on the money for our proposal to send investigator or Tails. Oh my gosh. All right. I tagged you on X about tracking the burned cards. Oh, thank you. I will take a look at that. Sorry, JK. Ignore. Still didn't get the YouTube notification. I don't know, man. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not doing anything special. I apologize, though. I did say that I was going to start posting on X to let people know when I was going live, and I did not do that. No response bolts. Maybe try going live in 30 minutes on YouTube. What do you mean? All right. I'm hopping off, guys. Joffrey, thanks for the match. That was actually fun, just to get my feet wet in this again. I'll probably try to play more tomorrow, just so I can start working my way up the ranked ladder. I'm not even trying to like do anything competitive here. I don't even know if I'm gonna get the battle pass. We'll see. But I just want to play, and it's more so just understand where the meta is and where. Oh, actually, Joffrey, what are you ranked at right now? Before I go, I'm just curious. Are there actually 1,000 new players coming in per week to Parallel? Because you know what? That claim is the same thing that Splinterlens can say, where, hey, the game is actually getting, what's this? The game is getting 74 people coming into the game per day. Or hold on, let's listen per week. Splinterlens is actually getting 500 players a week. Do you guys feel it? Do you guys feel it? That's where we're at. 500 signups over the past week. Only 20 spellbook purchases. Although something happened this day. We got 11 on that day. So that's interesting. I'm out of SPL energy. OTG is offline. You're in gold too. I know, but go to your ranking. Can't you see where you rank? Go to like leaderboard. Here, go to this thing. And just tell me where you rank. Like I'm still at 0, right? So if you go here down a leaderboard, I'm just curious how many people are ahead of you right now. So you're number 1,000 in gold. Nah, dude, there's no way that a bunch of people are playing this game. I think a lot of Web3 games are struggling right now. I mean, Tail said it too earlier, so I'm just parroting him. Are there bots in Parallel? Not that I'm aware of, but I'm not really following it closely. Thanks for the stream. Yep. All right, Joffrey, thanks for that. Good night. G2. All right, guys, have an amazing rest of your day, night, whatever time it is. I'll probably still stream tomorrow morning. We'll see how I feel. And we'll do the usual time. Otherwise, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.